Hi friends, wishing you a very happy new year. This is Sophie. Welcome to Stuti's Cuisine. Hope you all are fine, all ready for the coming new year. We had a wonderful 2020. Let's thank God for all His blessings and to continue showering on us His blessings throughout the coming new year. Today I'm come with a recipe that is a very ancient old recipe which is very common in Kerala, and it's called Neyy Appam. So it is made out of rice flour and it's ground and made. We'll see when we go to the kitchen step by step how we make it. Okay, I do remember Neyy Appam when my mom used to make it, and very often when we go to Kerala, my grandmother who makes it so well. I can't stress it. Usually you don't find people making these appams nowadays because you get it to buy ready-made. It consumes time and energy, and so people avoid making it. It's much easier to buy it from the stores. But it's not that very difficult. It only takes some time that you have to soak the rice, grind the rice, keep it overnight, or for some hours, 6 to 8 hours, and then just make it, fry it, okay? At least then we know we are making out of the ingredients we are seeing and actually cooking with it and frying with it, so we can eat it comfortably and give it to our children and people whom we share with. So I have made it this time and it has come out very well, and here it is. Yay! You see, I can't even believe that I've made this. So please do try it. It's very easy. If I can make it, anybody in the world can make it, because I'm not a good cook. And if I can make it, anybody can make it. So let's try it, all of us, and give me your comments, okay? So let's go to the kitchen and we will see how we make it. Thank you, all my supporters and my YouTubers. Thank you very much, and you all have a nice and blessed day. Ingredients for Neyy Appam is I've taken a half a kg of raw rice. I've soaked it and put it in the water for 6 hours. You can keep it in the water 6 to 8 hours, and I've soaked it and I'm going to drain it and keep it so that I can grind it with the jaggery. I have melted 300 grams of jaggery and kept it ready for grinding it along with the rice. So I'm not using any water, it's only rice and jaggery which I've melted with half a cup of water. So you need salt to taste, around 3/4 to 1 teaspoon, or 1 tablespoon of roasted coconut, and I'm going to fry it again with butter or ghee, 1 tablespoon. Cumin seeds, 1 teaspoon, and I've got 6 cardamoms which I'm going to grind it in my mortar and pestle. Black sesame seeds for the mixing. So I have ground the rice and here it is. I've put the crushed cumin and cardamom in this along with the sesame seeds, okay? And I'm going to I've kept it overnight, okay? And we're just going to mix it all now. So when you're grinding the rice, it should not be very fine. It should be with, little granules, okay? So, and when you finish grinding the rice, you can also put 2 tablespoons of all-purpose flour. So I forgot to mention that. I have put 2 tablespoons of all-purpose flour in it, and you see this is a little bit thick. You have to taste and see whether it's sweet enough. Otherwise you can put some more sweet, and some salt. I'm putting it now. And it should be thick consistency, okay? It should not be very loose. So if you have the remaining of your jaggery or sugar syrup, then you can put it in this. I'm going to make it a little more loose, okay? Just a teaspoon of water I've put. I'm just going to give it a nice stir. So here I am heating 1 tablespoon of clarified butter or ghee. in which I'm going to just put the roasted coconut bits. It's already roasted. It's already done. So I'm just pouring it in my batter and I'll just stir it. And taste and see if there's enough of salt to balance the sweetness, and then we can begin just frying it, okay? So this is a pouring consistency. You see? Should not be too thick, so it should coat the ladle. And you see the small grains? It should be a little bit grainy. It should not be too smooth and fine when you grind the rice. So instead of all-purpose flour, 2 tablespoons, which I have already ground in the rice when I was grinding, you can also put 2 tablespoons of semolina. It's your choice. And some even put wheat flour. So I have put all-purpose flour in this, 2 tablespoons. I'll put some oil on fire and for it to fry, and I'll get back to you. Pour some oil. Now that the oil is nice and hot, I'm going to put it on low medium. So this is the consistency you need. Take a ladle full of it. Okay, depends on the size you want, and just put it in the middle. Okay, and just leave it. Put it in low medium fire and we'll wait for it to rise. It just comes up on its own, and you see the middle of it gets puffy, and then once that is done a little bit, you just have to turn it on the other side. You just have to put a little this hot oil on the top of it and turn it. You see how it comes up by itself? So you just have to put it to the side. It has to be on low medium so that it gets well cooked. Just keep turning it on opposite sides now and then so that it gets cooked well. Okay, there you see it's coming up. Just dip the sides, oil on the top and turn it. Once it's a little bit done, see how the top gets swollen or it comes up. The rest. When you turn it, you'll see automatically that the middle pops up. Keep turning it, and I'm going to complete the whole batter and get back to you. So you see the edges gets curly, and the middle gets popped up a little bit, and that's the classic sign of Neyy Appam. So the fires are medium high to medium low, okay? We want that to get cooked and not raw inside. Put a ladle full. See how it comes up? Just go around slowly with the ladle. And it comes up in the middle. You see when we turn, it pops up in the middle. It comes up in the middle. That's how it should be, okay? Or sometimes it just comes up by itself. So it depends on, so many factors. So last time when I cooked, it just slowly comes up by itself. But this time it's a little bit stubborn. It needs to be a little pampered. And the edges should be a little curly. And that's how they say the Neyy Appam should be. So here I'm going to put a ladle into the hot oil, okay? There you go. You see how it bubbles from the edges first, and even the Neyy Appam, it is crispy on the edges and soft in the middle. And you see how it is? It comes up. You can just Give it a little tap if you want to, and just let it remain for some time till the underneath gets cooked, and then we can turn it on the other side. I'm going to put another ladle, medium low, and just keep on turning both sides. I know some people are putting coconut milk too, but I've not put any coconut milk. You see how it gets bubbly throughout the edges. Turn it. See how it comes up. So it slowly gets bubbly on all the edges round. And it takes time for it to get cooked, and it slowly comes up. You can either just give a tap at the edges, or you just leave it that way, and then when you turn, you get the hump at the other end, other opposite side like this. Okay, and then you can slowly turn it. You see, when I'm making the smaller Neyy Appams, it's coming out even better, you know. I don't know, maybe it likes to remain small. So here, see how it's popping up? It takes its time to come up. Okay, so let's leave it alone. Turn it over. There's a darker jaggery. It becomes a bit more darker. It depends on which type of jaggery you put. The jaggery I put was, what I had was chicky good. That is, we make chicky out of it. So that's the one I had. So it won't be that dark, but it's okay. And if you want it even more lighter, you can put sugar. So usually they have it with cane sugar, which is the best. And they also fry it in ghee, which I have fried it in oil, but for the flavor of ghee, I just fried the roasted coconut in ghee and put 1 tablespoon of it in the batter, just for the flavor. So it depends on your liking and your choice of how you like it to taste and how you like it to be made. So that's about it, and I'll just put it on a platter and come back to you. Here you see how it is nice, and see the edges, how it becomes curly and the middle becomes swelled up. Okay, so this is the Neyy Appam which I just made. It's so nice and crispy and soft from inside. I just cut one this way. You see, it's nice and soft, and it's crispy from outside. You see, I can just, yeah, it's nice and soft from inside. Perfect. So hope you will try it, and give me a comments as to how you have made it and if it has been successful. I've made it many a times and it came out well. It's not that easy to make, I feel, because it's going to be a little bit hard. It's not going to be so soft like Neyy Appam, because it is rice flour and we don't put any banana or anything. It's considerably soft, as I showed you. It's soft, and it can be kept for 2 to 3 weeks in an airtight container. So hope you all liked it, and you all have a wonderful day.